Julia of Schnellville, Indiana, is an active woman that enjoys a wide variety of activities.
I used to work for the Postal Service. I loved to jet ski and I loved to scuba dive, and we even rode motorcycles, each having our own because I didn't want to wait on him. I wanted my own.
Julia attributes years of hard, physically demanding work at the post office as the cause of her pain.
I did work for the Postal Service, and it required that you lift bags that could be up to 70 pounds. Working in a small office, I did everything from cleaning to shoveling snow. I emptied all the heavier bags, and when I stopped working, the thing that was hurting me the most was sitting at the computer and leaning forward. I had a bulging disc, and it hurt brushing my teeth and leaning forward. It hurt washing dishes. It hurt just trying to bend over. I'd be so slow trying to pick up something on the floor.
For over 3 decades, Julia has tried numerous conservative treatments, but none of them helped, and some actually made it worse.
I would go to the chiropractor like 4 days a week so I could stand up straight. They put a chain up under me and they would stretch me. That actually hurt worse until one day I couldn't get back off the table afterwards.
Julia had traditional open back surgery near her home, requiring her to endure agonizing physical therapy as part of her recovery. As time progressed, though, so did her pain.
We went down to New Orleans, and that first night there, I found I started hurting. I couldn't lay in a bed. Ended up that I slept in a chair for 10 and a half months.
Julia learned about the Bonati Spine Institute from a friend who was also a past recipient of the targeted Bonati Spine procedures.
He started talking to me how he had went to all these doctors. A lot of doctors had been similar to what I had went to, and was told there was no hope for me. My back was shot. He spent 2 hours telling us everything that he went through, and I noticed he was standing at this table doing stuff, and I said, "Do you need to sit down?" I didn't understand that he could stand up so long.
Upon seeing the positive outcome of her friend's surgery, she decided to call and see if she was a candidate for the exclusive Bonati Spine procedures. Hearing she needed an MRI to send in for review, she went back to her primary care physician.
My primary care doctor gave me the MRI and told me on the Friday that my L5 was bad, but I didn't have any nerve compression, so do not have surgery. Well, at that point, my husband was helping me out of a chair, and I couldn't stand for very long, couldn't hardly walk. And then by Monday, Dr. Bonati himself called me and was saying exactly where my pain was, telling me where I hurt. And I said, yes, He knew that I was having numbness in my feet, and he said, "Are you losing your balance a lot?" And it has been happening a lot where all of a sudden I'll just stagger after standing very long. So I was impressed just by him knowing where I was, where my primary care doctor, for years, he wouldn't acknowledge I had spine pain.
On her in-person evaluation day, Julia received additional MRIs and X-rays at the on-campus imaging center.
They had me follow the MRI signs to get to the X-ray center. It wasn't very far to get to, and they were really quick. It was like they had the X-ray images immediately to look at.
The patented Bonati Spine procedures are performed incrementally using conscious IV sedation, where the patient remains awake and communicating with their surgeon to ensure the source of their pain is eliminated before they leave the operating table, although not everyone remembers the experience.
Then my anesthesiologist told me, no, I was talking the whole time, and even that was you I looked at, and you said, yes, I was talking and doing the movements.
Like many after their Bonati Spine procedures, Julia was surprised at how quickly she was able to be up and walking so soon after surgery.
The first day, I did walk right off, and I noticed I was walking straighter and faster than I had for a long time. I feel like when I'm walking, I'm not hurting. I would recommend the Bonati Spine Institute to any of my family and friends. I'm looking forward to going on vacations and being able to get out and walk.
To see more stories of recovery just like this, search for the Bonati Spine Institute on YouTube, Rumble, Apple's App Store, Google's Play Store, Roku, and Amazon's Fire TV.